Hi guys, it's Danrie from Craftofgiving, and today I want to share with you this really fun handmade card gift pack idea that you can make for that person in your life that really enjoys handmade cards and use cards for all occasions. So to start with, you'll need a pack of blank cards. This can be any colored cardstock you'd like. I love these brown ones. I find them to be very versatile and they were very inexpensive. So you need a couple of packets of those depending on how many cards you want to make. Now for this pack of cards, I'm going to stick with a theme of these little paper flowers that come in various colors, various shapes and sizes. So you get the larger ones, smaller ones, and then teeny tiny ones. And then I found this really cool burlap sort of die cut that I found for $2, and it was like a pack of 4, and it has like this plastic backing so that the edges don't fray, and they're really sturdy. So with my pack of flowers, they seem to have like double layers on them, and they were just too thick for my liking. So I'm separating my flowers and creating a little stack of flowers by starting with the biggest ones first and going down to the smallest ones, so that your flower has a lot of different layers. So here you can see a basic sort of the full shape of, or the full pack of flowers, I like to call it. And then you're going to need some split pin fasteners to assemble your flowers. So I have quite a bit of these split pins, as I do find them very useful. So I have like the colourful ones, the pastel ones, the silver ones that has sort of like a diamante in them, the black and white, and then just the plain silver ones. So depending on the look you want for your flowers, you can choose yours accordingly. So I'm sticking with a blue one for the blue flowers and red ones for the red flowers and so forth. To secure your flowers, you just separate the two little prongs and press that flat, as I'll show you here in a second. But for my purpose, for what I want to do, I'm going to press them flat, but then later I'm going to actually push them back together so that I can attach it to the burlap. So here you can see I have like a stack of my flowers, and I made larger ones, smaller ones by only adding a few layers, and then teeny tiny ones by only adding like 2 layers. So you can play around with the size of your flowers. Now you need to decide how many flowers you want to place on your card. I find odd numbers work best, so 3 I normally stick with. So here I'm using 5. To me that's a bit crowded. 4, it's still very crowded for my liking. So I'm just going to stick with like a big one, a smaller one, and then a tiny one. Here you can see I open my prongs again to stick together, and then just press that straight through the burlap to attach it to my burlap. So here I'm just undoing what I've done and then just pressing it through. This is quite easy, and it fastens it without needing to use glue. But if you don't want to do this, you can just use a strong glue to attach your flowers to your burlap. So with my cardstock, because it is brown and the burlap is brown, it sort of washes each other out. So I'm adding strips of color in between the layers just to create a bit of interest. And I love black. Black and brown to me is always a beautiful color. So here you can see I use different colors for the different flowers to create a different sort of look by different patterns, different amount of flowers, or the size of the flowers, the split pin fasteners. So you can really play around with those. And for a different pack, I used just a simple stamping kit and just stamped these beautiful little messages on there as another little pack that I want to give to someone. So this is very simple. I didn't film this bit, but it's so easy. Just stamp right in the middle of the cards and allow it to dry. So I'm leaving the cards blank so the person can write their message inside, but you can go ahead and stamp a message inside too. So a thank you note or a get well soon card, whatever you like. To present your stack of cards, you can go ahead and wrap some twine around it, but I really like using these little plastic sleeves that has the sticky tab on it that you can enclose the sleeve with. So to do that, just remove the little plastic strip to expose the stickiness and fold it over and press it down. I think this looks quite nice and professional and keeps your card safe. And to make sure that people know it's handmade, add a little handmade sticker just on the back so that that person can really appreciate the time and effort that you spend making these beautiful cards for them. I really enjoy having a large stack of these at my house, because I find even I like to have, you know, those emergency cases where you need a card all of a sudden. So they're really fun to have at home, and I think they make really great gifts and very thoughtful and practical so that that person can actually use the gift as well. So here I did the same by adding the stack of flowered cards into a plastic bag and then just pressing out the air, adding a little sticker, and there you have it. You can go ahead and wrap these up for your family and friends to enjoy and give as a gift. And I think this would make a really good gift for Mother's Day, for your grandmother, for your auntie, or anyone who enjoys giving a good card for any occasion. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment down below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every Monday and Thursday. And if you want to, check out my other videos by clicking on the annotations here or in the links down below. I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!